What's up, y'all? This is Billy from Perma Pastures Farm. Okay, I got a bunch of trees that I was starting out here. Here's one. He's dead. Here's another one. He's dead too. He's dead. In fact, all of them are dead, and it's all my fault. I could go into, well, I might as well go into the reasons why. I got something to put over the top of these. I didn't do it. It froze. I wasn't expected, got way too much going on, and now everything is graveyard dead. So what's the guy to do? Well, remember, in permaculture, we always find those solutions. Let's say I don't have a dead tree problem. Maybe I got a lack of sweet potato problem. Let's talk about what that might mean. Okay, so inside each and every one of these, I got some pretty rough compost that we made. We tested it. This stuff was fantastic. But now I got a bunch of dead trees sitting on this porch, and I'm saying, okay, now what can I do with it? Well, let's find out. Here's what I'm going to do with it. I already kind of made my mind up. I came up with this a little while back, and this is how it's going to go down. Inside each and every one of these, like I said, is some compost that we made. If you look at it, looks pretty doggone good, doesn't it? Let's just dump it out in here. Some of these must have had old stuff in it. So there's one little tub we can go with. But I know for sure, I can tell by how rough this stuff is. This stuff over here is mine. So we'll take these dead trees out and we'll dump it all in here. Okay, so now all these tree pots I'll repurpose for something else altogether. Check it out. Dumped everything in here. That is some ballin' compost, if I don't mind saying so myself. All right. Well, right in here, I had a couple of sweet potatoes that Michelle grew, and they were basically in storage, and they weren't really stored properly. If I recall, I think they were sitting on the porch, and we meant to get to them. Look, don't think that everything's always going to be perfect. Expect, when you have a YouTube channel, and a lot of folks do, you may feel compelled to think whether or not what you see is reality. Well, we're not staging anything, and I'll show you all the warts. And this is one of them. Like I said, it's a nasty loss, but it's all my fault, and it happens. But not to fear, because I got quite a few others in other areas that I did actually look after. Now, those sweet potatoes were sitting on this porch, and put them in a box, brought them inside, plumb forgot about them. And next thing I know, they got, little slips growing off the side of them. So I took them because I want to eat the sweet potatoes. So I basically knocked those off. Said, let me try a little experiment. So I stuck them in these tree pots, these extra tree pots. And this is like, I don't know, maybe a week ago. And they were looking pretty lousy. But if you look at them, they look like they're blowing up right now. Now, I don't even know if what I'm going to do is going to work. But I'm doing this to show that, hey, man, we do a lot of R&D around here. A lot of things that, I don't know, may or may not work. So here it is, all those slips, and look at them, they're already looking like they're trying to do something. So obviously, if I'm going to do anything like from a hey, I know what I'm doing kind of standpoint, I'm going to go to Danny at Deep South Homestead, which, by the way, you ought to do if you want to know all things sweet potatoes. But I'm just going to do a little variation on what Danny does. I don't have a forked stick, but I'm just going to stick it down in here. And I'm going to stick my sweet potato in like so. So I got 4 in each one of them. And like I said, this is pure experimentation. I have no idea if this is even going to work out at all. So let's just go ahead. I'm just going to put 4 of them in here. And hopefully I don't have more egg on my face. This ground obviously is quite soft. So I'm just going to use my hand because I just broke off my forked stick. Yes, that's a technical term, y'all. In case you wondered, forked stick. Look it up. Yeah, you're going to find it in the Deep South Dictionary. All right, so we got 4 of them in here. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here. Like I said, I ain't even sure this is going to work out, but we're going to find out. Now, here we are in December, beginning of December, and we're going to see if we get some sweet potatoes growing up in here. They look like they're trying to do something here. Look at that. I know we're supposed to strip them all off. Oops, might have messed up there, but hey, we're going to find out together. And I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to strip all these back all the way up until the top. Does that sound about right? I'll do it on this one. Anyway, I'm sure Danny will let me know. He's gonna be like, you blockhead, you did it all wrong. So let's go ahead and get that one in there. Look, folks, the reason I'm doing this is whenever you have something like that, like what I did here. I mean, like I said, every last one of these dead right here on this porch. Now, you're going to have those things, and a lot of people feel, you know, you see it in a lot of these YouTube channels, they never show you their faults or the things where they show up short. Some of them do, but there's a lot that don't. And that's not what I want to do. Look, the reality is it happens to the best of us. You're going to have losses. That's how you know you're trying, especially if it's something that you're not perfect at. Even if you are, things that I'm very good at, I still have a margin of failure. You know, we're going to fail, like Teddy Roosevelt, we fail while daring greatly. That's how we do it. Now, this is an experiment that I'm not sure is going to work, but we're going to give it the old college try. Now, let me tell you where I'm actually, now they're not going to stay on the porch because after tonight, they'd all be dead. So let me take you to where I'm going to have them grow up, and it might just offer you an idea. All right, check it out. Check it out. So here we are inside Billy's Jungle Palace of Love, AKA the house. And this is where we're going to stay. Now, we get this time of year when the sun's low in the sky and it's shining through. These guys, I'll actually move everything this way. I got them here right now, you know, just for filming purposes. But here's what's going to happen. Obviously, I'm going to water them, okay? And we're going to see what happens. If I did nothing else but grow the greens off of here and pull them off and eat them, do you think that's worthwhile? I do. If I get some legit sweet potatoes out of here, then I'll know if it works. My man Eric Sider, go check out his YouTube channel, was growing these bad boys on a balcony. And, you know, you can get something out of it. Is this going to work? I don't know. But we're going to find out together. But what I'm trying to say is, look, we're at a time in America, and I don't need to belabor the point, but we are at a time where the cost of everything is going up. I don't know what sweet potatoes cost in the store because I got some sitting on the counter. But I would imagine they haven't gotten cheaper, just like, you know, the other things out there. Rice is $10 more now than it was last time I checked about 4 months ago. So everything's up, and it's going to keep going up. But this is one of the ways out there where you can mitigate some of your costs. Actually turn it the other way. So think about those other things that you can grow on a windowsill, even if it's just a little bit. Even if you were only growing herbs. Any number of things. Even if you have an apartment. And whatever the case may be, look, y'all. We've shown you over and over and over all kinds of methods and techniques where you can grow food in some of the weirdest places. So you do have this as an option. Like I said, I'll give you an update and let you know how it goes. But right now, off and running. All right, y'all, check us out at the website if you need comfrey, bone sauce, world's best deer repellent. Go check us out there. Check us out on the Permaculture Pimpcast, the ballinest pimpcast on planet Earth. Till next time, this is Billy from Perma Pastures Farm, where permaculture is my passion. And right here is another species of permaculture. We'll see y'all next time.